Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and this is Poolmate's Hydro 4 Robotic Pool Cleaner. Poolmate's Hydro 4 comes with two different ways on how it works, and with a cord. Let me show you its features. I wanted to give the Poolmate Hydro 4 the biggest challenge I could think of. I went around that garden and picked up a whole ton of dirt and pebbles and things kids would just drag into the pool with the bottom of their feet, or the wind might blow. So that's what you see pouring into this pool. So in goes the Poolmate Hydro 4 to go attack that mess. I just put it in the pool right over the mess. And moving it around is no problem because it's only just above 14 pounds, 6.5 kilograms. The Poolmate Hydro 4 is corded and it can also be cordless. I'm showing you here with its cord. That's what's tethering on top. This is how that cord connects. It's a long cord and it connects to the unit that is directing it and giving it power. You get the same power whether it's corded or cordless, but I just started with it corded to start on this big mess. And quick to work it goes. Here's a shot of it right on that mess. I wanted you to see how well it's picking up. Now this is from above looking down into the water as it goes right over the mess. That's a really big mess. It's going to go after it a couple times, but here it goes. And then it starts climbing the wall because it's really close to the wall. And it gets to the water line. It's going to clean that water line. Now that's where you get a lot of algae and viruses and bacteria. It always wants to clean your water line, and then it's going to go back in the water to get the mess. I have a GoPro down there because I'm going to show you some close-ups soon, and we see it vacuuming up that mess with its suction power. There's two inlets. There's a dual inlet and a turbo pump that operate the suction power to give it powerful suction at 5,070 gallons per hour that it is sucking up what's underneath it on your pool and bringing all of that mess into its internal filter. And because the Poolmate Hydro 4 has power from other sources, it has a large capacity inside of it and a lighter weight. So it's more efficient, it takes less power to run, and it runs faster than other pool cleaners. That suction power that it's getting all this debris even is picking up the pebbles. Pebbles are really heavy. Rocks are heavy. It got the rocks. It sucked them up. That was a real test for this pool cleaner. And let me mention, not all pool cleaners have real suction power and real vacuums. Poolmate makes his Hydro 4 with the very top of technology, the most innovative and advanced water suctioning vacuum is designed within this Hydro 4 from Poolmate. Now, as we see, it has a tangle-free cord. It's not going to kink like your garden hose will. It is tangle-free, and when using the corded feature, it has an unlimited running time. That means you can do deep cleans on your pool and have it work in your pool for many hours. Let's say you had a storm and it was really messy. That it has the cord, it'll keep going until the pool is clean the way you want it cleaned, not just on a set program. It just keeps running as you like. Oftentimes, a large pool needs that deep cleaning. You won't have to take it out and recharge the battery with this corded feature. Now you see the scrubber rolls in the front and the back. That's scrubbing the surface as well. It not only rolls that dirt and sand into the center where it can be sucked up, it also scrubs at the same time. It's made out of very high quality durable rubber plastic. And those scrubbers can get any type of pool surface, whether it's tile or an aggregate, fiberglass or plaster, any kind of pebble finish or quartz. You might have glass beading or aggregate. The Poolmate Hydro 4 works on every hard pool surface. The Poolmate Hydro 4 is a groundbreaking robotic pool cleaner because it's integrating the turbo centrifugal pump technology within it. And what that is around and around with centrifugal force, the motor spins, pulling up the debris from the pool as it's sucking in all of that water at 5,070 gallons per hour. I'm emphasizing that because that's the strongest I've seen yet in pool cleaning technology. It's cleaned the bottom of the pool. Now I want to focus on the water line cleaning. Because of the lightness of it, it easily scales up the pool walls and cleans as it goes with those scrubbers And the track wheels on the side are designed like a D8 Caterpillar tractor. The treads combined with the suction power make it so it can climb walls that are completely vertical to reach up to the waterline and then scrub your waterline. And while it's scrubbing, it is sucking up the water at the waterline and pulling off algae, bacteria, viruses, things that hang out at the waterline, and leaves. And that water is being pumped through and cleaned through the fine filter inside. The algae and the bacteria can make your pool really slick, which is another reason why you really need a great pool cleaner to take all of that out of there so it's not so slick and slippery for the kids to slip on. Now at the waterline, we can see that turbo centrifugal pump working. It has a high-speed impeller rotation, and the spinning around with that centrifugal force will generate a fountain-like water flow. You can see that here. That's what all those bubbles are. It's pulling up and out tremendous volumes of water at 320 liters a minute of that strong suction. So it's efficiently and quickly collecting and cleaning the debris it finds all over the pool. And at the waterline, there could be bugs at that waterline too. They tend to float. And this is going to improve the water quality, so when you swim, you've got crystal clean water that's so inviting. Now look at this clean pool. It's beautiful and ready for a swim. And with that long cord, it got this entire large pool all the while hooked up to its home station that was plugged into the electricity. I used my house's electrical outlet to plug it into, but this is where I kept the base station when I hooked it up for the corded option. Now let me show you with the Buoyant Battery attachment. And here's what the Hydro4 looks like connected to the Buoyant Battery. So instead of plugging it into the home base, there's this battery attachment with a cord that I plugged it into. And now this is how the battery is floating around on top, and it's buoyant. And the advantage is the unit itself is lighter and more efficient because it doesn't have to drag around a heavy battery. The battery is tethered, floats on top, and it's giving it power through that cord because they designed this lightweight, durable unit, giving you faster results for a cleaner pool quicker. And because of that as well, it saves 20% of energy. So if you want to use it every day, you're only using under 80 watts of power. So the power consumption is reduced for a very eco-friendly operation. You're not going to feel guilty about using your pool cleaner too much and wasting electricity. And the way it has the external buoy battery, that too has no cable tangles. It twists and turns with any way the Hydro4 wants to go. It has a 14,400 megahertz battery capacity, providing extremely strong power with 3.5 hours of battery life. This Poolmate Hydro4 model is built with extreme durability. It's made interiorly with frictionless components, which means it decreases maintenance needs. These new innovations on the design extend its lifespan from other cleaners by about 30%. You get years of daily use from the designs they've incorporated. It has an intelligent cleaning algorithm. It's doing its path and understanding its environment and understands where to go to get excellent coverage. So it's not going to miss a spot. All the dirt or the sand that was in that pool. It got it all. And of course, the battery powered is the same, Bluetooth or Wi-Fi for remote access. No matter where you are, you can use the app that's dedicated to remotely command your Hydro4 at any time, which is pretty cool because you could be visiting someone else's house and remembering you want to clean the pool because they're going to come over to swim with you. That's why the app is so cool. You can remotely tell it to clean when you're not even near your pool. You can look on the app and see how much battery's left and how much pool has been cleaned. And after you clean a pool, it's time to clean the filter. Here I have it on my lawn. I'm taking out the filter, really dirty with all the stuff it got. All those pebbles are on the bottom of that filter. We can see the sides of the filter, and I'm just pouring them out. There's that mess. And then I take a garden hose and I clean it out. You just spray it. It's easy to clean. I cleaned all sides of it. Just takes a couple seconds. And then I want to clean the inside of the Hydro4 as well, because it has some debris in there too. Everything is waterproof, obviously. And now with me cleaning out the interior, we can see how large that interior is. That's one of the features. You're not wasting any space with a heavy battery in that. It's all for the filter. So with the interior cleaned out, the filter fits right in. And when you're done cleaning it, it just snaps back in easy. When you order your Poolmate Hydro 4, it comes right to your door. It comes in a big box. I put it on my counter to show you. I took everything out of the box and I put it on my counter. It's got some accessories there too. Here's the box. I wanted to show you all sides of the box. It's well designed and includes the features on the sides of the box, which is nice. It reminds you why you bought it in the first place. The box is designed so nicely, it'd make a nice gift. Then I opened the box, and now I've taken everything out in layers because I wanted you to see how well the packaging is designed. It's very well packaged. I put the Buoyant Battery on these blue mats on my counter so you can see that. Here's the side, and you can see the connector, the gray thing. That's where it's going to connect to your cleaner. There's the connections. You can see them, 4 prongs in the orange. You just dry them before charging it. Here's the bottom, and here's a top-down view of the battery. Here's the Poolmate Hydro 4 from the front. You can see the great rubber roller that cleans and that gives it traction right in the front under the Hydro 4 label. And the top has the connector. Here's the side of it with those Caterpillar-style tractor roller wheels. And here's the other side. And here's underneath. You can see both the tractions of those rollers in the front and the back, and then the interior. And then in the center, that's where all the debris comes in. That's what's going to suck it up. And there's a thin horizontal plate that keeps the mess there for the suction power. So it's efficient as it's sucking all the water and the debris into the pool cleaner. And here's the top of it where the cord comes out. And here's the interior. I've taken the basket filter out. You can see the large capacity. Here's a close-up of the interior. You can see the 2 vents where the water would be coming into the basket. You can see right through them. And here's the filter basket. That's the membranes on the side. Fine filtering machine, so all that dirty mess from the mud gets filtered into those sieves. Here's the other side of it, and I've opened it here so you can look right down into it, and you see the bottom of it, and that fits into the cleaner, and that's where the water intake is going to come from that strong suction power. And there was another box, and I opened that, and in that was a controller for when it's corded. Here's underneath it, you can see, and you can see the electrical cord on the right. Now here is where the cord plugs in, so it attaches to the cleaner. And here are the pieces it came with that are the electrical cords. And here's other things that came with it. It even comes with some screws to mount, so you can mount it to the side of your house if you like. And the directions were easy and well illustrated. Very simple to figure out with the instruction card, how to hook everything up. Very intuitive too. I like this quick start guide. And it came with the QR codes to be hooked up with the app. And here's the power cord. And here's the power adapter. So any way you want to clean, whether it's battery with that Buoyant Battery floating on top, arriving to your beautiful clean pool, or you're using it corded for extra long deep cleans, either way, in the end, you get a beautiful pool for you, your family, your friends to have a great time to swim in and to show off because it's just so pretty being that beautiful crystal blue reflecting the sky. Everybody wants an inviting pool to jump into. What an advancement pool cleaning technology has come with Poolmate. Click the link below to get your Poolmate Hydro 4 robotic pool cleaner. It's fantastic. Now it's time to have a pool party. I'm Rebecca Brand. I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is for a whole lot of fun and your really clean pool with Poolmate's Hydro 4 robotic pool cleaner. I'm about to go take a little dip.